Record button and record all the things. Record all the things. Record all the things. Hey guys, what's going on? It is Friday or Saturday. I can't guarantee what time this video went up, but it's the weekend, and I usually upload videos weekend-ish. And in between studying and cleaning, I decided to well, I didn't decide. I realized that I hadn't filmed a video, and it was time to film a video. So today I'm going to be doing a review, and I am going to be reviewing the new iOS 7. Pretty awful. On the 18th, Apple released their new operating system, iOS 7, to decidedly mixed reviews. I am of the opinion that the new iOS 7 is actually pretty cool. Before I get started, I will say that my review is biased towards the positive because I really like iOS 7. Basically, iOS 7 brought a whole bunch of new changes to the Apple operating system. You know, we've got a new... Oh no, stay with me. This is my picture. I went to Disneyland last week with Jer and we saw Donald. So, basically, as you can see, the little icons up here are all completely different. No more of that slidey thing at the bottom of the screen. There's already a meme going around on Tumblr, like only 90s kids remember this, and it's the original slider. So now it's just a basic screen. You can still access your camera by swiping up, and it goes right into the camera. We'll get to the new camera eventually. You can also, from the lock screen, you can do something else, which is new and cool, that came with iOS 7. And if you pull up from the bottom, you get this. I believe this is called Control Center. Control Center is pretty cool. It's you can access your music, AirDrop, which we'll get to. The phone now has a flashlight feature built in. You can access your alarms, calculator, camera, airplane mode, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, do not disturb, screen orientation, and your screen brightness, all from Control Panel, which Control Panel is accessible pretty much anywhere on the phone. Doesn't matter if you're in the lock screen, home screen, whatever. You can also access your notification center by still pulling down from the top of the screen. So one of the new things that Apple is kind of pushing with iOS 7 and with the new iPhone 5S, this is the iPhone 5, I don't have the 5S, is security. Security is kind of the big thing. I guess you could say that that's what the S stands for. When we went from the iPhone 4 to the iPhone 4S, the S basically stood for Siri. And Siri was what came with iPhone 4S that made it different from the 4, with a few other things. Now when we go from the iPhone 5 to the new iPhone 5S, the difference is security. The new iPhone 5S has a ring on the home button that reads your fingerprints. And instead of putting in a 4-digit code, you can unlock your phone with any of your fingerprints. Apparently, is what I've been told. I haven't seen the new iPhone and I haven't played with it. But that's one of the main differences with the new iPhone 5S. Which is really cool, but I wasn't about to wait a couple months and spend a couple $100 extra to have a phone that could read my fingerprint. But security is sort of this new feature that they are pushing with the new iOS 7. When I set up iOS 7, one of the first things it asked me to do was to set up a security code, which I don't remember happening when I set up my phone originally. So it's an optional thing to set up a security code, but I did it. The new passcode entry looks like this. I apologize for the glare, there's not really anything I can totally do to fix it. And we have our new home screen. The new home screen looks like this. And this is, I think, the new look of the new iPhone operating system is what most people dislike about it. As you can see, some of the classic icons have very much changed, especially camera, photo, calendar, mail, contacts, iTunes, Apple Store, settings. Personally, I really like the new look. I will say that it does look a little bit like Windows or Droid or any of those other operating systems. It reminds me a lot of like the Windows 7, Windows 8, whatever Windows we're on now, operating system look. But I like it because there's something very like clean and crisp and pop art about the new operating system. Right off the bat, you get this fun sort of 3D effect with your icons where if you move the iPhone and you look at it, the icons move so it looks like they're 3D. It's cool, and it's really hard to explain, and I don't know how to show it to you guys, so I'm sorry. But you can maybe kind of see it. It's cool. Biggest difference to me is everything's a lot brighter, and that's what my sister commented on, and that's what she really didn't like, is everything is so much brighter, and there's a lot of abstraction. There's not as many boxes and shading. Everything's very flat, pop art. This is the new mailbox. It has a VIP folder, quickly access mail from important people in your VIP mailbox, so you can put certain VIP people in it, you know, family members, work, school, whatever, and they'll always go to your VIP box, so you know how to find, you know, important emails. Calendar is very different. I saw people complaining on Twitter that what's the point of the new calendar if it only shows you one day at a time, and that's what this is doing. It's showing me today. I have nothing planned today, except you guys. You are my life. But that's not true. If you click back up here, it'll go to a month mode, and this is kind of what I was talking about it being a little more abstract. There's not as many lines and boxes and stuff. But if you do that, you can go to a full month mode, so you can see your whole month, and if you go back again, you can see the whole year, which I really, really love. And you can scroll through to next year. Can you go back? You can go back to last year. You can repeat the past, old sport. So that's the new calendar app. Not a lot of major changes in the calendar app other than how it looks. Photos is new. So Photos, again, it's much lighter looking and different and pretty. You have 3 subfolders now. We have Photos, Shared, and Albums. Albums is like the old photos where, you know, you have camera roll, photo stream. It creates now a folder for your panorama photos, which is great, a folder for videos, which is great, and then any folders that you've added from your phone or your computer. Shared is it's photo streams that you share publicly. Like I have a shared photo stream with Jeremy from the last time we went to Disneyland. The Photos subfolder of your photo app does this thing where it will divide your photos by year and location. So if you click on a year, so let's say 2013. So you click on the year 2013, and it then tells you, it divides them into location, all the locations you took pictures. Then you can further click again, and it'll take you into moments, and it'll show you all the moments from that location, that year, with their date. It'll give you the option to look at the location on a map. This is Disneyland. Or to share a group of moments by clicking the share button right there, which you can share some photos or share the whole moment. You can do that with iMessage or Message, iCloud, Facebook, Flickr, Copy, or Print, or AirDrop. What's AirDrop, you may ask? AirDrop is something I haven't had a chance to use yet because I'm the only one in my house who has iOS 7. AirDrop is a feature where people can just instantaneously drop stuff from their phone to your phone, so quickly, instantly share something. A lot of other smartphones have already kind of done this. I'm sorry, I'm looking at myself. And this is Apple's solution. So you can just quickly, easily share stuff between, you can make it between contacts, or you can make it between anyone and you. It's interesting, and once more people I know have AirDrop, I will play with it a little more, and I'll probably do like a follow-up. Drink break. This is the camera. The camera is also different. Whoa, look at it. This is what the camera looks like now. So up at the top you have flash, HDMI on or off, and which direction. This is what I see. You guys. Right down here, above the take button, you have the option to make it a video, a photo, a square, like Instagram basically, or a panorama. The other thing that comes with the new camera system is this. Filters. Oh, I'm blocking it. And you have a bunch of different filters that you can add on your phone, which, you know, is cool. They have mono, tonal, noir, fade, chrome, process, transfer, and instant. So they're kind of just basic filters. There's nothing really crazy special or unique about them, but they're just kind of fun if you want to take a picture with a filter on it and then send it to a friend right away. In the new edit photo system, you can add those filters to it as well, which is cool. So now you don't need Instagram to filter the crap out of your face. The weather app is different. This is what it looks like now. It has a moving weather thing, which is fun. It tells you hourly temperatures, the high and low of the day, and then gives you kind of like a weekly forecast generalization. Basically it just looks prettier. I love that it shows you the weather. So like, yes, it's Forks because of Twilight, don't shut your face. So look, it's raining in Forks right now, so it rains. The weather app rains. I think that's so cool. But I'm also easily impressed, so... Next is notes. My little brother specifically mentioned how much he hated the new notes. When you're actually in a note, it doesn't have lines anymore. They just really simplified it. This is the new clocks system. World clocks, alarm clocks. Fun new thing about alarm clocks, you can snooze your alarm clock by tapping the screen instead of having to hit a button, which I'm all about because I have a hard enough time finding the buttons when I need to snooze. So the fact that I can just kind of like slap my phone makes my life easier. Another nice thing is that when you have an alarm on snooze, the notification system on your lock screen will tell you how long until it's going to go off again, which I was pleased about. Stopwatch. Again, it's, you know, it just looks like the new iOS system. And then the new timer system. Just clean, white, bright, all that good stuff. The new settings pretty much looks the same. I mean, it's all laid out the same. The difference is just some of the icons have changed, which is cool. I mean, sweet. iTunes Store and the App Store are the same, just they have a new streamlined look. I'm not going to bother showing you. They look the same. Contacts is... the icon is different, but the actual contacts pretty much looks exactly the same. So one of the new features in iOS 7 that I think is pretty cool, I don't have any reason to use this, but I think it's really cool, is that you can now block people from your phone. If you go into your settings and into phone, right under show my caller ID is the option to block people. And if you block someone, you will not receive phone calls, messages, or FaceTime from people on the block list. So you just click add new, and then you choose them from your contacts, and they're gone, and they're blocked. And I think that's a cool feature, because up to this point, generally I think you need to go through your phone carrier if someone gets your number and they're just bothering the crap out of you, and you need to do this, do that. My friend had T-Mobile, and she had somebody who was stalking her, and she had to get like a police report to get them to block the number from her phone. So Plus side, I think it's cool that if you have iOS 7 and an iPhone, you can just block someone. Downside, I can see how this might cause some, relationship problems. I'm so sorry, I just keep looking at myself. I just got my hair cut today, or trimmed, and I'm vain. Music. The music thing looks different. Much like everything else, the name of the game is White. I've been listening to Naya Rivera's Sorry on repeat. Sorry, not sorry. So it's white, it's much brighter looking. It's just so beautiful. It takes a little getting used to. The shuffle and repeat buttons are down there, and then the create button. And the create button is for iTunes Radio. So you can create a station from the song or from the artist. We'll get to iTunes Radio in a momento. So just overall, it makes big use of the albums. It reminds me a lot of the new iTunes. It uses the album covers. It's very white and bright and pretty. Okay, so iTunes Radio. iTunes Radio is exactly what it sounds like. It's a radio. They have some stations preset. You can search stations, or you can create stations using your music or searching their music. And it plays only music that's available on iTunes, and if you don't have it, it gives you the option of buying it. If it's a song that you already have, like bought, but it's not on your phone, it gives you the option of downloading it while it's playing. So this is my Broadway radio station, and it just plays Broadway music. And it came to pass, all that seemed wrong was now right. You can skip like 5 or 6 times before it won't let you skip anymore. So I don't know like what the rhyme or reason is. But that's iTunes Radio. It's pretty cool, but it does need Wi-Fi or cellular data. So if you don't have Wi-Fi, I don't know how well it works on cellular data, and that's going to sap up your data plan for sure. So kind of be wary of that. I'm not going to use iTunes Radio unless I'm at home. Thank goodness my other battery was charged, or this was going to be the worst day ever. I almost forgot to show you guys the new notification system. This is the new notification center. These are like all of my notifications from all day, which is mostly just Tumblr. You can choose to look at all of your notifications, things that you missed, or you can just look at today. And what today does is it'll tell you the date, the weather. It says cloudy currently, the high will be 81 degrees, clear tonight with a low of 57. It shows you your calendar, any events you have. It shows you stocks. Google's up, that's good for Google. Everyone else is down. And it'll let you know if you have anything going on tomorrow. Weather and stock information provided by Yahoo, if you were wondering. One of the new changes that I was very excited about, and a few of my guy friends were excited about, was this. Siri, tell me a joke.
2 iPhones walk into a bar. I forget the rest.
Siri's a dude now. Siri, why did your voice change?
I just had a little tea with lemon.
Siri, I like your new guy voice.
Do you?
Siri, I think you sound sexy today.
Thank you. It's nice to be appreciated.
So anyways, so you can now have Guy Siri just go into the settings, Siri, and choose if you want the voice to be male or female. And the female Siri voice is different too. Siri, how are you today?
Very well, thank you.
I didn't show you guys the new Siri window, so I'll do that. Siri, tell me a joke.
Let me think. Nope, can't think of one.
Siri, you are disappointing me.
I don't really like these arbitrary categories.
Siri's still kind of stupid, but she is doing Shim's best. Shiz best? She's best? His? Her? Sure's best? Is hers? Is hers best? Whatever. Siri is doing Siri's best. Siri prefers third-person, non-gender specific pronouns when speaking about Siri. Them. iMessage. iMessage. It's just white and it's bright. What can I show you guys that I don't feel awkward showing you a conversation that I'm having with somebody? Oh no. Here's Twitter. So these are the new iMessage bubbles. They're flat and simple. And I think that bothers some people. If you're in iMessage, it's still blue and gray, but it's not 3D anymore. The bubbles aren't 3D. The other thing that's cool is you can set the name up at the top, and you can either have it say the first name and last name, the last name, first name, just the first name, I think just the last name, nicknames if you have nicknames set on your contacts. It's really cool. The new phone is, again, it's that very pop art, round, simple. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. This is the new calculator. Reminders. Reminders looks pretty much the same, actually. They didn't really change that a lot. Folders now have, you can add a lot more to a folder. This is what a new folder looks like, and it swipes, which is a godsend. I heard a rumor that you can add however many icons you want into a folder and it'll just go on continuously, but I don't know if that's true or not. Safari and Apple Maps are also completely revamped. I use neither, so I haven't really seen what's new and exciting about them. So this is the new opening screen for Safari. Since I haven't used Safari in I don't know how long, I can't really tell you what's different about it. Let's go to Tumblr. I mean, it just looks like a web browser. I don't... Oh, that's cool. When you open a tab, it does that. Tilts it. You can make it private. That's cool, I guess. You can share it and share a website instantly. You can bookmark it. It's a web browser. I don't know. Maps looks pretty much the same. I've heard they've made some improvements to it. I'm still not sure if I actually trust it. It does have one new feature called 3D, where you can go like that, and it does that. Ooh! Again, I don't use Apple Maps. I use Google Maps. I almost forgot to show you guys the new multitask system. If you double tap the home button, it pulls up the new multitask, which shows you the current screen of the programs that are multitasking. And to close them, you just swipe up. So anyways, that is Apple's iOS 7. I can see why some people don't like it. Some things that people mentioned to me were that, oh my god, there's a spider! Some things that people mentioned to me were that they disliked how much it looked like an Android or a Windows phone, which is totally a valid concern and totally a valid thing. My sister in particular said, you know, I have an iPhone for a reason. Why? Because I like the look of an iPhone. Why would I want something that looks like a Windows phone? If I wanted a Windows phone or, you know, an Android or any of those other smartphones, I would have gotten them. So I can see why some people really, really hate it. Because it's very different looking. It functions almost completely the same with some improvements. But I think the biggest thing that people are against with the new iOS 7 is the new look for it, which is a drastic change from old Apple. And, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. If there's another reason why you don't like iOS 7, please let me know below in the comments. I would love to hear your opinions on why you don't like it. Don't turn this into like some big bashing thing about how it's stupid and you hate it and they need to change it. But just, you know, politely let me know why you don't like it. My sister said if Apple was smart, they would release a patch so that you can kind of get a look that's closer to the old operating systems with the new features, which kind of like since they're making it look more like a Windows desktops thing, they should give you like the option of choosing your desktop theme. This definitely has a very like pop art theme to it, so they should give you like the option of having a classic theme. And I agree with that. I think that would make a lot of people happy, because again, most of what I've heard have been problems with the visuals of the new iOS and not necessarily the functionality of it. But overall, like I said at the beginning, I really love the new iOS 7. I love the new features. It took me some getting used to, I'm not gonna lie. I've had an iPhone since 2008? Almost like 5 years now, I think. So I'm definitely used to how iPhones look. I had the 3GS, the 4, and now the 5. And I'm very used to how they used to look. So it's definitely a change that took getting used to. But after, about a day, I was in love with it. All I will say is, if you're very opposed to the look of the new iPhone operating system, give it a chance. I know that people just don't like change. That's all there is to it. But I think the operating system is great. I haven't noticed any major drawbacks. I've been trying to figure out if the battery life is going faster with iOS 7, but I can't tell because I've been playing with my phone a lot more. So I can't really say like, oh, it's the battery's going quicker, or it's because I'm on my phone a lot. Yesterday my phone lasted almost the entire day, and I didn't even have to plug it in until like midnight. So it lasted all day, and I didn't charge it at all until I got home from work, and even then it was hours after I got home. So I don't think the battery is going any quicker, and I was on my phone all day too. So the battery life might be a little bit better, but please, if you've figured out if the battery life is better or worse, please let me know below with a comment or a video response. So yeah, that's my little review of iOS 7. Like I said, overall I like it. I haven't experienced any problems with it. I've had nothing but good luck with it. If you're a very visual person, this might be a little hard for you to transition into. I enjoy change like this. Stuff like this gets me all giddy and excited, so I just love the new look and everything. I'm as an artist, I appreciated sort of like the pop art, almost retro vibe that the new icons and styling has. So I think it's a great change. I just hope that it doesn't hurt Apple too much, since it has received a bit of a backlash. But please let me know below what you think of the new operating system. Tell me if you like it, if you're gonna hold off on updating, or if you really hate it. If you can tell me, succinctly and calmly and pleasantly, was the word, succinctly, calmly, and pleasantly and politely why you don't like it, I would gladly engage with you even on it. Maybe I'm open for discussion down here. I might comment back on some of these, so let me know. But anyways, that is my review of Apple's iOS 7. I hope you like it. I hope it was informative for you. I hope it helped you kind of make a decision on whether you want to get it if you haven't yet, or any of that. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back next weekend with another video of some sort. Until then, stay classy, and I love you guys. Bye.